Today we have a very interesting watch from Pagani Design. Let's open it up. It's got a very nice polishing cloth which has the logo of Pagani Design on it, which is a very nice touch. And the watch today is the Pagani Design Homage to the Rolex Submariner. It is in blue and gold with a blue ceramic bezel and with gold colored accents, of which it has inside a guarantee card. It also has supplied a user's manual and international guarantee. Also inside the box you have the tag, which adds quite a nice touch. Now let's get this watch out. I've also sized the watch as well to my wrist, and as you can see, it's got a very nice dial with a nice blue sunburst effect. It also has a cyclops which shows the date, and it has a screw down crown. Which gives this, according to them, a 100 meters water resistance. On the spec sheet, it has a sapphire crystal front cover, and the bezel has a rather nice click to it, and it lines up perfectly with the 12 o'clock. It also has a nice blue lume to it as well, which, although it's not to the levels of what you would find with Swiss Superluminova, it is decent enough that you can, for a few minutes at least, read the time if ever there's inadequate light to be able to read all the marked indices. And unlike the Rolex Submariner, this one has a nice exhibition case back, which, if you let me just undo the clasp to get a better view, you can see it right there. And the movement inside is a Seiko NH35A movement with approximately 24 joules. And the power reserve is about 40 hours. And the bracelet is in the style of the Oyster bracelet that Rolex is renowned for. And as I would say with Homage watches, some people say that it is a bit of a cheap way of making a product, but I would say that for those who cannot afford something like a Rolex, this is a way how to have the feel of it. And back to the dial, you can see that the second hand moves very, very smoothly across as well. As you can see, it's on the 24th day of March. And of course, and also this has hacking as well, so you can always adjust the time and always have it as accurate as you can get. Of which the Seiko NH35A is quite a reliable movement as well. So by buying this watch, you will have you shouldn't have any issue at all with reliability. And how comfortable is it? Well, I will show you. And that's what the watch looks like on my wrist. It is very comfortable indeed, although it is a bit heavy. And the dimensions is about 43 millimeters in diameter, with a lug-to-lug of about 51 millimeters, and the bracelet width goes from about 20 millimeters to about a few millimeters shorter. It also has a very nice clasp with the Pagani design logo engraved on it. And the way how you open the clasp is that you lift up that small flap there, then underneath will be another pull tab that then you pull to open the clasp. Now that it's off my wrist, it is easier for me to show you. So you do it like this, lift up that, then you pull up, and then you've opened the clasp. So then you can then put the watch on your wrist or take it off as and when you need. Also, the packaging is rather simplistic, but they focus more on you getting the watch here than the packaging. Of course, they do on AliExpress offer a premium box, which is made in sort of a faux leather with a rather nice stitching detail and the Pagani design logo stamped in silver on it. And what are my personal thoughts about it? It is very comfortable, but also the way how it is colored, it does remind me of the flag of Ukraine. So where people would name, some Rolex watches like, the Pepsi, the Coke, the Sprite, the Hulk, the Batman, the Batgirl, I would nickname this the Pagani design Ukraine. And it also is a very comfortable profile on the wrist. Now the one thing, and again with the exhibition case back, yes, of course, the movement itself is undecorated, but it has its charms. And yes, it is a very good watch indeed, and I highly recommend it. Thank you very much for watching.